Hi guys, I'm Lisa.
And I'm Natasha.
And we were wondering.
Are you free for coffee?
I don't see it though.
It is doing it. Look.
Is that it?
Yeah. Look.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Blooper. Okay, guys, this is the second time we've done
thrice. We've tried to record this.
We've had terrible rain and storms in Texas, North Texas. And today it's dreary and kind of cold. I have long sleeves on,
and it's raining.
It's raining,
wet.
But we've had a drought, so I guess we need to be thankful. Okay, we went to go see You, Me, and Tuscany, and it is still playing in theaters. It's not too late.
No, you need to go see it.
And I guess you've heard that they've warned us that unless this does well, no more
Black stories.
Yes, no more diverse rom-coms. Oh my
gosh!
So,
and this one was really cute.
I'm just gonna give my little spiel. White folks bomb movies every day, and you don't see no more white movies, no more Mission Impossible, spy, shoot 'em, whatever. They just run that stuff on Netflix and go about their business. But we, people of color, are not afforded the privilege of individuality, which is sad. Sucks.
Yeah.
But it was darling. So you need to see it. So we have Reggae Jean Page, who was the Duke on Bridgerton, in the first Bridgerton.
AKA
he's the romantic lead. Mm-hmm. And Halle Bailey, who was the Little Mermaid in the live action Little Mermaid, was the lead, the woman lead
for that. And if you all remember, this young lady received literal death threats because people wanted to argue that a mermaid can't be black.
Yes.
Just let that sit. Yeah. No, it's a mermaid.
Crazy.
It's mermaids are fiction.
It's like the people that were fighting about House of Dragons. You remember the black Valerian? How could they be? They're like, they don't exist. No way.
I'm like,
they can be purple. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter what color they are.
People are crazy. Anyway, they're darling. They are darling together.
They're cute. They're really cute.
It has a really cute plot. I love that she is not the typical black girl that we usually see in, especially rom-coms or any comic things. It's a very particular type they usually give us, which is fine. Yeah. I'm not discounting it, but it's just nice to see something else.
They gave us something a little different this time.
Yeah, a little different.
And
very
the
sweet
story
girl,
is cute.
Very
the
sweet
story
girl.
is
they matched really well.
They did.
Their temperaments, just their personalities, the whole thing. So that
the plot was good though. Like,
it was really,
sometimes
sweet.
You're watching it and you're like, well, this is cute, but the plot really isn't. This was actually a feasible plot.
It was
cute.
And I loved Essence. Someone in Essence online was talking about it's also in most African American features or TV or whatever. It's usually the boss babe.
Oh yes,
or
the high earning really power attorney.
Ratchet. There's no kind of
there's no in between.
And she was an in between.
She was in between.
She was a young woman finding herself after her mother's death. She was floundering a little bit.
Just a smidgen.
But I mean, who doesn't in their early 20s? Isn't that what you do?
And
I think no matter where you are, I think you're trying to figure it out.
Your mom's passing.
Right. So she kind of dropped out of culinary school because to take care of her mom and
who passed.
Some things like that. And he had they had this in common because his parents had died.
His parents passed.
And his aunt and uncle raised him. Mm-hmm. So that they had that commonality.
Yeah.
So that was kind of their little moment.
He understood.
Yes.
Kind of
where she was
coming from with her behaviors
in her journey.
Yeah, that's very
so
I loved her best friend.
That was really sweet. The best friend, that's where
Claire
the ratchet came in.
I love Claire. Bitch, you better call me right now. So I'm gonna tell y'all, there are certain things I'm not gonna mention in this episode. I may mention them never, but there are certain times where when Lisa says, bitch, I know, like, okay, I'm listening. And that was her. She's like, I'm listening.
Don't call me from the Tuscany jail.
She's like, you bet not.
She had a lot of cute. She was a comic relief.
And really, she had her shit together. So she was married and expecting a son. Because she said, I'm going to have this boy and you're going to watch him every week.
It was real cute. They had a cute little dynamic.
Yes.
And she was kind of the comic
and she
relief.
was supportive of her.
Yes,
she was supportive of her, but she was realistic. She was like, girl.
Yeah, just get a job and kind of, she was a voice of reason, which, you shouldn't always listen to, not always, yes. But it was really sweet. His family was really sweet.
Yes.
You just kind of watch it. I don't want to give too many spoilers. We don't want to give it away, but it was kind of a triangle for a minute, a hot minute. It was a triangle.
It was an interesting
but it was very cute. It was really, really cute.
Do you have a favorite character? A favorite supporting character?
Oh, supporting.
I know who you're going to pick.
Oh, no. I love the grandmother.
I knew you were going to say the Nona.
I love the grandmother. She was cute. And
I liked her.
She came through in the end. Like, she was very observant. She didn't say a whole lot.
I liked it. You speak English?
But when she, she came through.
She came
with,
through.
With
I knew you were going to pick the
grandmotherly
Nona.
wisdom.
I knew you were going to pick
So
her.
that was cute.
I loved the kind of Uber driver, Lorenzo.
Oh, he was so cute.
I loved him.
He was very cute.
And he's in something else that I liked.
Their family was very sweet. So that was...
Girl, the sister was a mess.
Oh, my God. With the plumber. She was having an affair.
With the plumber.
Who was the husband? Did we ever see the husband?
Yes.
Oh, did we? Well, that's why she had the affair, because I didn't even notice the husband. So
the husband was the dopey one.
But see... But I get why she had it, because I don't even remember him.
Y'all, I gotta look this up.
She did have a husband, but I mean, he didn't stand out a whole lot. It was very cute.
She said
the scenery was beautiful. The scenery, the food.
It was beautiful.
There was charcuterie. There was pasta.
It was beautiful.
It was so, it kind of makes you hungry. It was so
if you're a foodie, you're gonna love it. If you like if you like wine
travel,
or food, like to travel,
Tuscany, or you want to go to Tuscany, that was beautiful.
If you like
hot guys,
well, yeah.
Okay, reggae. Let's talk about reggae. I love reggae.
She does.
And Bridget, your number one is my favorite. Now,
it is.
Everybody around me, they have others that are their favorite. I like, and both my daughters like the other ones. I liked him. Number one, he was a first. So we wouldn't know about Bridgerton. We wouldn't know the vibe had it not been for him.
That's true.
So, and I think he's just darling. And I'm going to say this as a mom. I hope his parents are living, but
Reggae's parents?
Yes, in real life. Because if his mom and dad, bravo. Yay. Everything, every morning talk show, Good Morning America, wherever, they did the rounds. They've been on everything, every podcast, every talk show, Entertainment Tonight, everything. He is so charming, so genuinely nice, just a nice guy. Really, what's the word? Pumping her up, she's so lovely. Yeah. She's got the most gorgeous voice. Look at her. He's
smile. Really good at doing
She's
that.
Gorgeous.
I'm trying to see if his parents are alive, but I can't find it.
Just the most charming, polite, appropriate, intelligent young man. So whose ever loins he's sprung from, you be proud.
Be proud.
I mean, he is just a lovely young man. So I and of course Hallie is lovely too. She's a real sweetheart. But just kudos to them.
So apparently he mentioned in his speech back in 2021 that his father is deceased.
Okay, so mom is still around.
So I guess his mom is still around.
You did a great job. And dad, while you were here, I guess maybe
you did a good job. We're not sure.
We're not sure.
But we're going to give you your flowers.
Whoever
we're going to give you flowers.
Did it.
Yeah.
Good job. But it was lovely. It was just a really lovely little movie. And go see it. Just buy a ticket. Go on
and it wasn't
Tuesday.
too. Yeah,
we
went to the first showing. We got our little kid packs with popcorn and stuff, and it was good.
But it's a great date movie.
It is.
If you're so inclined, I think it would be a great date movie. It's not real sexed up, so no one's
gonna feel uncomfortable.
Yes, or
maybe don't take your date to see 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, nobody's gonna expect anything. Yeah, it's really cute.
It was really, really cute. I liked it.
Yeah, we loved it.
Y'all,
is there anything else?
No, I need them to go watch it so we can have more brown people,
more
romance.
Oh, okay. I will say this too. I love him in this kind of a role. Now he has played in some other ones, and I watch them because I'm supportive like that.
Barely,
but not a fan.
Not a fan.
I mean, I'm not a big spy.
It was obligatory.
Very,
Mission Impossible.
Yeah, macho kind of movie.
You don't like sci-fi.
So that's kind of not my jam anyway. But reggae. I hate to break it to you, but he just not that. That's not your lane, baby. It's not your lane.
I'm going to say this. If I were a man that was 38, 39 years old and looked like reggae, if my checks came from being a rom-com king, I'd ride that till the wheels fell off.
Every day.
Didn't Matthew McConaughey do that? I mean, let's be honest.
Yes.
Matthew McConaughey plays two parts. He's high as fuck or he's a love interest. And we all love Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah. Or a lawyer. He plays lawyers.
Now he does.
Now, actually, reggae could do that. He could, which he did. Y'all, you remember he was in a Shonda series. It lasted just one season. It didn't take off. What was the name of it? Let me look.
I don't know.
Something in Something We Trust or something. It was a legal drama, which I'm really into. And he was very good and believable in that. He could do that. He could play the lawyer. He could do a court case. But
I don't remember this.
And the spy with a gun and not so much. Just not so much.
He reads a little. He has a swimmer's body.
Yes.
So I kind of don't. You know what's funny? He has a baby face and a swimmer's body because Donald Glover could not carry me out of a fire, but I bought it. Like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, I bought it. Absolutely bought it.
Well, he was a little more physical with it. I mean, Donald Glover is not just real peach. Physical. You know who I want catching a bullet for me? Tom Hardy. Somebody like that, kind of hard. You won't. If you're gonna take a bullet,
I don't even know how Tom Hardy entered the chat.
I know, but I'm just saying that's believable.
But what's the other one?
Liam Neeson.
No, yes, of course, Liam Neeson for sure. Please find me.
A little something.
No, what's the other boy's name? He has light colored eyes. He was with Tiana Taylor.
We the People. That's what he was in. It was in 2018 to 2019. It was short-lived. It wasn't Rhonda. That's why Shonda. I'm saying Rhonda. I have a friend, Rhonda.
Yo, dude.
Shonda.
When I tell
Shonda, had already worked with him. And, I have something for you. And that was a Duke. So, and he was believable in this. Loved him in that. But the real physical role, not so much. Physical.
No, I'm not disagreeing. The fact that you even remembered this, I can't even find it on this boy's Wikipedia.
Yes, I like
guys. And what's funny is Lisa will tell me
procedurals.
You do like that. You like medical too. You have a medical kink.
I like mob stuff.
I
love mob
guys.
stuff.
This is your fun fact about Lisa. If you have any decent uncles that are mob bosses and need a wife, this bitch would tell me nothing, and it kind of concerns me.
Take stuff to the
I
grave.
could see myself in her house doing stuff. There's a dead body upstairs. I don't even know.
Okay,
and she's just like,
but I just need you.
Do you want to play mahjong?
Because
concerns me.
Tom Hardy. Just fun fact.
Oh my God.
There's a show on Paramount called Mobland with Pierce Bronson.
Yeah.
So Tom Hardy, who I didn't really care for before.
You have been on him
He's the fixer. He's the fixer in the family. Which, they're the ones that do the dirty work.
That's your king.
And he's so calm, doesn't raise his voice, But wax folks, and I mean, he's so unbelievable.
Tom Hardy, you have a fan for life.
He would catch a bullet for you. Yeah, just saying.
And I just can't see Reggae doing it. I don't see it.
But he did stand in front of her when they got wet.
Oh,
trying to protect her.
I mean, modesty. That ain't a bullet.
But it wasn't a bullet. But I mean, it counts.
Aaron Pierre.
Catch a bullet.
Aaron Pierre would catch a bullet for you. And you know what? Aaron Pierre is tall. So if I could just squump up a little bit, I'd be safe.
He's got a little more physical.
He got a little bulk to him.
I don't know. Could it be but he's English too.
Yeah, they're both.
What it is?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to compare.
I don't know.
Because Tom Hardy came in at the right. I was like, what? Those are the right.
No matter whatever you do, Reggae, I'm gonna watch it.
We are.
I am, but I just
except for that, We the People, because the legal
it was. I think it was playing on Hulu. Or it's on somewhere. Nothing dies. They
just recycle it.
Streaming service. But he was believable in that. So a lawyer, love interest. What else could he play?
A duke.
Yeah, but that was a love interest.
That's a love interest.
Just saying.
And the thing about Yumi and Tuscany is there could be a part 2, and this is one of the few romances where part 2 would make sense.
It would.
This is one of the few, because really we kind of, them getting together was almost the epilogue.
Wedding, we could have a baby.
Well, what happens with Michael? With Mateo.
Well, yes.
What happens with Mateo? What happens with the dad?
How does the restaurant?
Is the sister still cheating with the plumber?
Right.
And y'all, what's so ratchet is the sister jokes about cheating with the plumber. Like she's like, oh, now that we're all telling the truth, I've been having an affair with the plumber.
In front of
yes.
Okay.
And everybody was like, what? And she's like, just kidding. And then she winks at her. Like, no regrets. I said, wait a minute. And the plumber's showing up at the restaurant talking about, oh yeah, the water is
running. At the dance and stuff. It was cute. It was very cute.
It's light. It's funny. The world is heavy. Yes. Go pay the $11. Oh, y'all.
Matinee.
Most of y'all don't even know. We used to both of us could have got in for $11 back in the day.
Okay, y'all, this is when Abraham Lincoln was a child. But when my kids were small, we used to go to the movies every week. We kind of had a little record. We're going every single week because the summer they used to release all the kid stuff and dinosaurs and all kind of
she doesn't actually like kids stuff.
That's my time to sleep. I can nap so good in the theater. But anyway,
my God. Just ruined someone's childhood.
Okay, there was a movie theater where tickets were $2.
My God.
So all of us, me and my 4 kids, could go for $10. Now, of course, the snacks were extra, but I didn't count that. But $10. So every single freaking week, we went to the movies in the summer.
Me and my 3 kids.
I should have made them do reports about it, but there were all kind of stuff. I don't even remember what some of the stuff was. It was craziness, but yeah,
the report
for 2. I know because I should remember. I should remember what we saw, but
they could tell you. You just don't because you was asleep.
Well, that's true.
Because this is your nap time.
Just saying.
Now, I took the kids one time. It was $50-something.
That's crazy.
For tickets.
Crazy.
And I was like,
excuse me?
I didn't sneak
And there used to be an ice cream kind of shop next to the theater.
Oh my God, I remember that.
Best. Like, so we would,
y'all today will never know what it was like when there was a corn dogs.
There was a Culver's next to the theater, which
there sure was.
So you could go for lunch or
get
have
you some
custard and do the thing.
Oh, I'm gonna get custard when I leave here.
Maybe. So fun. Okay, go guys. See you.
We went on a whole
and Tuscany.
We went on a whole different tangent.
2 thumbs up. 10 fingers. Okay. We love it. 10 toes.
And it's rare. It's rare that we both love, agree the same. It's
precious.
It's
precious,
a rare
precious
moment.
We love both of them.
We do.
And if they really fell in love on set, I'm here for it.
Best boobs, by the way, girl. Now, sometimes.
Okay, that was the other thing.
You did talk about that the first time we tried to record this.
Yes.
You did.
Okay. Penelope, Bridgerton, you have competition for the boobs, the best boobs, because I think Halle and the dimples.
Yeah, it's the dimples and the boobs in close proximity.
You guys, if I swung that way, I would swing that way.
She's too young for me, but darling. She's eye candy.
She is just precious. I was thinking, who wouldn't roll up on that? She's so cute.
She's too young for me, but in terms of eye candy.
So if a little something got started, I'm down for
when they was getting out of that little truck thing he had.
Can you imagine the kids?
They'd be talented.
Can I have one?
And
they would be so darling.
Damn, those would be cute.
Oh my God, cute kids. So cute.
Like those kids, like it'd be hard to fuck that up.
I know. No, good genes all around.
I love how we've manifested an entire marriage and baby.
But you guys, when they do, I know that's their job. Let me fantasize a little bit. Yeah. When they're on, the little
press tour, show, yes, they're doing their little dance. They're so cute.
I'm like, is that real?
This.
What is this?
I need this to be real.
And he's so complimentary. He is. And okay, he was for Daphne.
He was.
What's her name? Dynevor, whatever.
Yes, I can't.
Okay, but not as much as Hallie.
No, I went back and watched, and I said, "Now he wasn't hyping it as much.
Upped it a little bit.
He did.
So I don't know.
Let me find out, Reggae. Let me.
Inquiring minds want to know.
And he's so private.
Yeah, he is. But you would have to be.
But, you don't got to be. He can let us know just.
If you want to have a life,
well, that's true. That's true.
She's
private
kind of private too, because we didn't know she was having a baby.
Yeah, she's private as well.
So they can take it to the grave. We can just fantasize. I don't mind that.
Child.
But wouldn't that be so lovely? They would be Hollywood royalty, honestly, wouldn't they?
Oh my!
They both have such a long career ahead of them, and I could just see it.
I would love that.
Right.
You know what? Let us just live in the land that this is what's happening behind closed doors.
Benefit let us down. Y'all know that.
No, they let you down because I told you I didn't want to be in that. But I told you, and then you done drug me over there.
Eternal.
It doesn't.
Okay, I was hoping, but since we don't have
y'all leave that alone.
What could they be? What could be their name?
Privacy.
I know. I'm just thinking
peace
of
and privacy.
Celebrity. They put the little name, but they would be
okay, loves. Thank you all for pulling up a chair and joining us for coffee. Lisa's not going to jinx this, so y'all just pray that they stay in peace and privacy because you love Bennifer, and I told you.
And the movie,
go watch Yumi and Tuscany.
So well.
And please subscribe to Are You Free for Coffee podcast wherever you're listening. We hope that you enjoyed today's episode and find joy in the little things.
We'll see the movie.
Until next time.